Becoming a speech-language pathologist at Trails Center for Children. Before I explain everything we need to know about my chosen company, let me just give you a quick yet informative introductory video about speech-language pathology.
Speech therapy is helping kids and adults learn how to communicate their thoughts and ideas and get their point across so that others can understand them.
I chose to be a speech-language pathologist because I knew I wanted to help people.
I chose it probably because I had a speech impediment as a kid. I couldn't say my R's, and I know what it feels like to not want to talk.
I love the fact that we make a difference in people's lives.
It has flexible hours. You can literally work as much or as little as you want.
And I also love the aspect that we get to see the progress and not just give a diagnosis or give medication.
The many areas of speech therapy, you have schools, which encompasses early intervention, preschools, elementary, junior high, high school. You have clinics that can be dedicated to certain disorders. You have private practice, you have hospital setting.
The challenge of there being so much variety is that sometimes you don't feel like you can help everybody because there's just so much uniqueness.
Another thing you have to be prepared for is the family that comes along with it. You're interacting with patients in a hospital, children at a school. They come with family, they come with life issues.
The skills you need to be a speech-language pathologist are definitely you have to have good social skills.
Having that fine balance of being able to talk and communicate well to the people you are serving is important. But just as important, if not more, is the ability to be patient, to sit back and to listen.
The first word that comes to my mind is a caring heart, and being able to see the potential in all individuals and know that they are able to do anything as long as they put their minds to it.
The company that I'll be working for is named Trails Center for Children Incorporated. Trails is a therapy center specializing in individualized pediatric services such as speech-language therapy, occupational therapy, as well as reading intervention and special education. They also offer small group classes such as social thinking, executive functions, school readiness, and toddler's playdate. Trails has come a long way since it was established in 2003 from the living room of its founders Maria Rowena A. Inyon and Sir Ern Inyon.
Speech pathology is basically a helping profession, and that it's actually not an easy job, but witnessing a client who was previously nonverbal utter his or her first word is priceless. It's not easy, but it is truly rewarding. I'm Weng Araw Inyon. I'm a speech pathologist. I'm practicing in a private clinic right now. So a speech pathologist helps children and adults with communication and swallowing problems.
Not only that, Teacher Weng is the immediate past president of the Philippine Association of Speech Pathologists, or PASP. She is an advocate of children with special needs and has handled children with speech and language disorders. She also provides reading intervention sessions on individualized and small group settings. April 2018 marks her 25th year as a practicing speech-language pathologist. She is also the wife of Sir Ern, the co-founder of this company. Sir Ern, on the other hand, has been in the corporate world for more than 20 years, working at several positions and roles. A certified public accountant and an IT professional, he is in charge of establishing processes and systems that make Trails run smoothly. His life mission is to coach young people in adapting to change and achieving one's purpose. Currently, Trails has 4 branches. The first one in San Pedro, Laguna, another in Dasmariñas, Cavite, in Sampaloc, Manila, and its newest branch in Shaw, Mandaluyong. According to them, more branches will be opened in the coming years as they carry out their mission of serving more families with children needing intervention. Trails offer not just one, but plenty of services catering to the rehabilitation of children and more. They provide excellent and quality services such as speech-language therapy. The speech-language pathologists assess, diagnose, and treat speech, language, social, and cognitive communication, as well as swallowing problems in children. Occupational therapy, where they assess, create a program, and address children's problems in behavior, sensory processing, movement, handwriting, and others that affect their play and school activities. Reading intervention, where reading sessions involve engaging activities to improve children's decoding and reading comprehension skills. Another is special education intervention, where special educators assess child's academic skills and develop intervention programs based on his academic strengths and difficulties. As I have mentioned, they also have small group classes like social thinking classes, a weekly 2-hour session primarily designed for preschool to early elementary children around 4 to 7 years old, where they utilize stories, music, structured activities, and dramatic play to teach social learning. Social skills classes targets to engage children ages 6 to 7 to interact and explore hands-on tasks that would facilitate self-expression and relationship with peers. They also have Toddlers Playdate, where each class provides opportunities for children aged 2 to 4 years old to engage in play with their same-aged peers. Lastly, they have vocabulary learning, where answering simple questions, following instructions, and simple concept integration skills will be targeted through delightful activities such as play, arts and crafts, games, and book sharing. Now we move on to the organizational structure in Trail Center for Children. It is of course headed by Ma'am Weng and Sir Ern Inyon, the founders of the company, where they are also the president and director. Under them are the administrative assistants Miss Mary Jane Abuel in Trail San Pedro and Miss Catherine Algarme in Trails Dasmariñas. This also contains the list of the positions of Trail's trusted teachers or employees in different areas. Employees who are speech-language pathologists, physical therapists, special education teacher, and the occupational therapists. Trails have provided the public with the policy and rules they implement regarding the safety and security of the data and especially the personal information they carry and get from their clients, their employees, and more. They honor the laws and strictly follow them to protect and preserve those information of their trusted employees and clients. For instance, since they can't share the personal information and data of the people due to confidentiality and privacy purposes, they are putting guidelines and explanations why people can't get access to them, such as the Republic Acts and laws. These privacy policies can be found on their official website trails.com.ph. Due to the outbreak of the COVID-19, Trails have also provided strict safety procedures to protect those who work and go there for consultations and therapies. This is the content of the safety guidelines during the COVID-19 pandemic. This includes before going to Trails, upon entry, for the team members, inside Trails or therapy areas, physical environmental controls, supplies, administrative controls, deferment, and when you arrive home. Before going to Trails, parents, caregivers, and children. The parents should bring their certification from trails indicating the services needed and schedule. For those areas requiring special transit pass for children, the pass must be obtained from the barangay or local government unit. Everyone must complete the given health condition declaration form and submit to front desk every visit. Everyone must check symptoms for fever, sore throat, cold, cough, etc. Wear a mask while commuting to the center. Highly encouraged to go straight to the center from their residence. Highly encouraged to go straight to their homes after the session. Dedicated materials for personal use like foods, utensils, pencils, scissors, etc. will be brought to the center upon request. These items are to be brought by the child, parents, caregivers prior to the session, and these items may not be shared. Children are encouraged to bring their own disinfection kit like paper towels or tissue and alcohol or hand sanitizer. For the rules upon entry, make sure you are wearing a face mask, use the disinfectant mat, and have your temperature taken by the cleaning lady. Non-contact thermometers or thermal scanner will be used. For the team members, change to work clothes, trail uniform and new pair of pants. Used clothes should be kept in personal bags. Personal bags are not allowed in the therapy area. They may be kept in therapist's lounge. Remove shoes and change to indoor slippers with socks. Wash hands before entering therapy areas and before handling children. Wear surgical face mask and face shield. Lastly, wear gloves when necessary. This also includes the infection prevention and control supplies like adequate supplies of alcohol, soap, cleaning or disinfecting materials, and tissue, disinfecting alcohol sprays at entryway, waiting areas, and therapy rooms, and disinfection foot mats. Additionally, this also contains the guidelines for when inside trails or therapy areas, the physical and environmental controls, administrative controls, and deferment. Lastly, the guidelines for when you arrive home. I am Johannah Mendoza, a grade 12 sophomore student, and this has been my work immersion documentary video. I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.